Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're going to be taking a look at what we stand to lose in Expedition in the SlipRock Swamps. For this expedition you need to have an Operator Specialist, so we're going to be using the Scout 800, and I have with me a set of anchors for emergency purposes, and we're going to be deploying from the Eastern Outpost and making our way through the woods. So let me show you what exactly is going on here with this expedition. So, basically, there are 5 waypoints, but you only need to hit this one, and this one over here. These others you can just ignore. So this is kind of where we're heading, so I'll show you how to get there. So starting off going through the woods here, we're going to make our way over to the crater pits. So to get there, we're going to go ahead and make our way up and over these rocks here. Once we make it over these rocks, we're going to go to the right and kind of cut through this little flat open area here. There are a lot of bumps in the terrain here, so we're going to make sure we don't go too fast here, because that can cause some problems with the stability of your vehicles. So we're going to just take our time getting through here. Alright, once we make it over here, we're going to actually head down into this crater a little bit here. We're going to make our way over these rocks and tree branches. Nice and slow here because we are on tilty terrain. And from here we're going to make our way up and over. And we're going to go across this bridge. If you don't have this bridge built, it is 75 spare parts. To make it over the bridge, we're going to go around these trees, and we're going to follow this nice little clearing in the woods here. Take us over a couple rocks. What did I just hit? Alrighty then. So once we make it over here, we're going to make our way up this mountain. We're going to use this little climb here. And we're just going to weave our way around the rocks as we make our way up the hill. Once we make it up the mountain, we're going to go to the left here at the signpost. And then head to the right and make our way back up the rest of the mountain here. Try not to get caught on trees like I did. Make our way up here. Alright, once we make it to the top, we're going to go around this big rock here. And around these little trees. So weird. Some of them break super easily, and others are just like rubber. So, once we make it through here, we're going to continue to navigate through these little trees and around some big rocks here. And you're going to see a little gap in the trees right here. And that is going to be our first photo location. And what we're looking for is a picture of this big tree. There we go. We're going to take a picture of a big tree. Once you got your picture of a big tree, we're going to go ahead and back on out of the gap here. And continue our way down the mountain ridge. Once we get over here, we're going to start our descent down. And what we're going to do is we're going to go right for this spot here between the rocks and the big trees. Go around that and then make a left and climb over this rock. And we're just going to go around these rocks, follow the path down. And once we get to here, we're going to go over this rock. There's going to be a big drop off here. So we're going to go nice and slow here and just kind of roll down like that and drive over the rock. If you go over that too fast, you could probably flip your vehicle end over end, run you into trouble. But little anchors, maybe some jack screws, that can fix that. But if you go nice and slow, you just kind of roll on down. So we're going to go ahead and go across this swamp here and out into the forest clearing. And we're going to go ahead and climb over this rock here. And we're going to follow this path all the way down to the end of the ridge here. Once we get down to the end, right here, we're going to go to the left, up around this big tree here. And we're going to go ahead and climb all the way up this ridge. All the way up to the top. Once we make it to the top, you will find the second photo location. So once we get over here, what we're going to be taking a picture of is the river down here. Just got to dial in your camera. There we go, that's a picture of the river. Alright, so once you got the picture of the river, we're going to turn around and make our way back down the hill. Once we make it down the hill, we're going to head to the left past this big rock. And we're just going to follow this path along the mountain ridge here. Trying our best to avoid the little trees. And we're going to make our way up over here. We're going to kind of head towards that big log over there. Once we get past the big log, we're going to make our way down. And we're going to head to the right past these rocks. Go this way, around the rocks. Alright, once we get over here, we're going to go to the right side here around this rock drop-off. And from here, we're going to go ahead and make our way across these big rocks. Once we make it across these rocks, we're going to go ahead and head on down to the river. We're going to go right between this rock and the big tree here. That's going to get us down to the beach. So we're going to go ahead and climb right on up this little landmass here. Right on over to our third and final photo location. And from here, what we're going to be taking a picture of is the waterfall back here. Dial in your camera, and there you have it. So that is What We Stand to Lose completed. When you complete this expedition, it unlocks the SI-8V 2300 engine for the Lodestar. So, hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.